Alright, just got back from my trip. A lot of parts I got here to put on. Here's a V pulley for a Ford. It looks like the register's pretty close fitting on here, so I think I can modify this to drive my main pulley. Got some parts here out of the derusting soup and brushed them off a bit. This is my motor mount, so I'm going to paint these up. I got spindles over there, and I'll just give them a shot of paint and protect them here. Have a look at it. Now the mounts look pretty good. I use that flame-proof brushed aluminum header paint. Didn't really want to paint over the rubber, but I couldn't see any way around it. These turned out pretty good. And I shot my spindles here. I tried to keep as much of the paint as I could out of the part where the kingpins go. And I think that'll be pretty nice. I believe I'm going to paint my axle either black or the gold of the car. I think it'll stick out pretty good if I paint it to gold, and then this will just set it off a little bit. So I'll continue just assembling what parts I got over the last week and see what I got going. There are a few more parts we got here. These are the steering arms, bolt-on steering arms for the 40 Fords. I decided to go with getting new spindles and pins and everything. These are late model GM calipers. They're all just rough steel or raw steel. And I had a little bit of places here. It's been sitting in that car for a week, and started to get a little rust on it even though there was no water. So I'm going to do the same thing with this chrome or this aluminum paint. I'm just going to paint these things up and protect them a little bit. Press on. Now I'm about ready to start putting all this stuff on, and the timing chain and stuff. What I've got to do is take out that seal there and put a new one in. And I've got electric water pump. I'm going to have to modify this cover a little bit, so that'll work. They say that you have to get rid of that mechanical fuel pump here. Probably because it sticks out so much, I might have to cut this cover off or modify it. We'll have to see, but first I'm going to put it on and see what I got. I've loosened up everything here on the pan, so I should be able to stick that on and see what kind of clearance we got. And I'll put on the timing chain and gears and everything and kind of start buttoning this up and just see what I got to do to this timing cover. It looks like I might have to either cut it off or beat it down. It's going to be hard to tell until I actually get it on. Well, I wind up getting me a bit of a tripod going on here, so maybe we can show a little more what's going on. That the seal is in the back. I've got a brake tool here. I'm just trying to get it loose the best I can without bending the pan up too much. It's like it's got quite a bit of fried oil in it, and I'm just using a chisel here to try to get back into the back. I don't know, maybe there's a special tool or something, but I don't have it, whatever it is. If I can get it loose. Yeah, it looks like it's coming. There we go. Now I got, looks like I got the rubber out. The seal itself is still kind of hanging fire, but at least I can see it now. Try to just get a good bite on it with this chisel here. There we go. Presto. And the seal comes out. Now I can clean this area up and put in our new seal. Well, there's our new seal. I don't know what this paint is here. You're not supposed to put any lubricant or anything on it. It's probably some kind of special paint that bonds, doesn't leak oil. And now all I'm going to do is put it into the cover here and drive it on down in there. It's a press fit. But what I'll have to do is block this up so my little timing tab is, and all this stuff is not throwing me off, and I'm getting to drive on it straight here. I've got a piece of blower blank here that'll probably work pretty good. Yeah, that's gonna work out alright. I'll put my seal in here. I'm going to use a plastic hammer just to get it started. I'm going to try to hit it evenly all the way around. Don't want to get these things crooked, so I'm tapping a little bit on each side. Now there's probably, if I had a piece of pipe, of course, that was the right size to fit inside this, or sure they make a seal driver tool, but I don't happen to have one, so I'm just taking my time here. Yeah, that's getting pretty close to the bottom. Looks like it's even all the way around. Pretty good. Looks like about an 1/8 of an inch or something like that. I gotta go to drive it down in here flat, so now I will try to find me a piece of pipe or drive line or something that'll fit around this ring and press it down in there and seal it good. Well, I didn't have anything around here that's even remotely the right size, so I've got a piece of brake line that'll go between the metal and the seal. Go side to side here, and 180 degrees, and then split that again. So just going around this evenly. And every time I'll cut my thing straight across, trying to keep it as flat as I can on this blower pulley bank. It sounds like it's going down solid. That one's still moving. That sounds solid. Yeah, getting solid. It's starting to bend my tubing here, and it looks like it's all driven down pretty evenly all the way around. I was going to take a chisel now to just go around it and make sure that, yeah, it's all sounding good. Yeah, sounds flat to me. Yeah, it sounds good. So here we go. You always want to have something like this to make a flat place here, because you don't want to bend this. This is pretty critical as far as everything leaking, but it looks like I've got my seal in. It all looks good, so I can start putting it together now.